Hi everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope that the music isn't too loud. Testing out sound barriers. I don't know if this is going to be necessarily a short video or not. I know I had said that I didn't want to create a video saga about my landlord, but I am really going through it with her. And it's so covert and it's so obvious to me, but it's just textbook. With that said, before I go into that story and give you some details, in my last video, I started out by saying I hope you enjoyed that introduction to my cat. I don't know if anybody caught that. But I was trying to edit two pieces of video together and failed at doing that, so you only got the second part. If anyone knows how to actually pause while recording and give me the name of any program, currently I'm using Movie Maker. I only know how to, just spiel the whole thing. So I feel like I could be a bit more ordered in my videos if I could actually pause. But with that said, I'm going to talk about how fucking crazy my landlord is, and how absolutely certain I am that she is in that cluster B family. And as much as I didn't want to care about that, or obsess about it, or think about it at all, as is textbook for most narcissists, when you pull away from them, they will find a way to get at you or involve you or reel you into their plan. So, last week, after the thing with the lampshade, and I'm going to go through my notes because I've unfortunately resorted to making a log. I feel compelled to, and if you've kind of been following along with any of my videos and my housing situation, you'll understand why. And I think that as survivors of narcissistic abuse, I think sometimes we catch on really quick that we should probably cover our ass in some way. Oh, by the way, happy St. Patrick's Day. Anyway, so this morning, let's see, I feel like I should back up a little bit, but let's see. Yeah, no, that was this morning. Well, I guess I should just kind of give a little bit of backstory, but yesterday, I had a couple of quick interactions with her, which I keep very, very friendly and surface. And at one point I went out grocery shopping, brought my groceries in, carried the bags in, and then came back and closed the doors and hold on. And then there was a big to-do because the moment that I came in, her two little dogs, one of which has a missing leg, just a three-legged dog, which I think gives her extra ego supply, if you know what I mean. But as an aside, they were barking. They had this big to-do. I always instinctively close the door behind me because of my cats, and I'm in a new place. And I know I closed the door. Had a brief conversation with her, and then at one point I went upstairs and said, hey, have a good day, have a good night. Went down there this morning. Oh, before this morning, last night, and then after that, it was still evening, I guess. Sun was still out, and I hear her outside calling her dog's name over and over and over and over again. Now, I don't mean to sound heartless, but I didn't want to get involved because I want to limit as much involvement as I can with her. But more than that, I don't know, instinctively it felt fake or staged. Now, I don't have any proof of that, of course, but all I can tell you is that she would call his name, and then she'd stop and chat with a neighbor. And then she'd be talking to the neighbor, and I can hear all this because my windows are open and she's right here. Stop and chat with the neighbor for a long time, and then at some point say, oh, by the way, have you seen my dog? So this went on for a while, and I just ignored it, and I need to take a breath, and I may need to do that once in a while during this video because I had a full-on panic attack earlier. Had a panic attack. So I have been medicating, and it's the only way I have survived this day. So cut to this morning. I just wanted to make a quickie jaunt down to the kitchen where I knew she was. Typically try to avoid if I know where she is, but I need my breakfast and my coffee in the morning and I couldn't wait any longer, so I went down there and was just having polite conversation when she tells me that that her dog ran away, and this big story about how the neighbor found him and that she had taken him to get microchipped, and all of this took place in a matter of 3 hours or something. And I started to feel uncomfortable, and I tried to move away from the conversation, but then at that point she said, yeah, it was when you were bringing in your groceries, or something like that. Yeah, we just have to be more careful, and it was a really, like making up a fucking story. I had my eyes on her dogs when I went up the stairs and was waving goodbye to her. They're her dogs. They're her responsibility. She leaves the door open all the time. I mean, I must have acted like I could barely even hear her. I just kept smiling and just acting like like petting my cat and saying, oh, that's too bad. Well, I'm glad he came home. And like my heart is racing even just now thinking about it, and it was racing then because I'm thinking, I can't believe this bitch is trying to blame her dog running away, which I don't even think really happened, to be perfectly honest, on me when I had nothing to do with it. So that was how I started my day again. And then, okay, so pause there for a second, because I'm going to get to the second part of the day, but I just want to talk about what happens in my body. This up and down, this inescapable being a target is sucking the life out of me. If I can make it until May, waiting for music. If I can make it till May, she apparently is going to Italy for 2 months, and I pray to God that those plans don't change. And I talk about the pets and what things she's leaving behind in another video altogether, or maybe kind of in this video, because I made some notes. But, so in general, when I experience these kinds of triangulations and traumas and, different size ones, it's like you're in a freeze frame, absolutely frozen. When you're being gaslit and triangulated, if you're me, well, if you're like me, and I think a lot of you are, you can't even think straight. And later on, when your brain fog, it's like you're having this tunnel vision of your brain. Heart's racing. You just want to get out. And then when your brain starts to clear later, then you get fucking mad because you realize what's just really happened. All the layers are revealed to you. And so then you gotta fucking process all that shit. I'm just trying to start my day. I really need to look for work. And I don't need to be in trauma mode and nearly in tears as I am now. Actually, this is the first time the tears have sort of come today. So my body goes into this mode, and then there's got to be some kind of recovery period. It's like where I have to be still, or I have to recover from it, and depending on what that is, that may be a couple hours, a day, a month of that recovery period. I know that y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'm not getting any with her. No matter how hard I try to limit. So, a little backstory before I give you the second part of the day is that she has this turtle that she keeps in the backyard in a tank that I look after, as well as the other cat that doesn't get fed very often. And she told me a while back that this turtle was about to lay her eggs, and so one morning I came downstairs with my cats, and I could see that there's little drops of blood all over the downstairs, because the turtle can come inside on the little cat door thing. Okay. So when I saw this, I immediately picked the turtle up and looked all over for any injuries, because all three of the cats in this house were sitting around it, and but I had just brought my cats down there, and so I just didn't think that they had done anything, and they certainly didn't have time to, because the blood was all over the house, and turtles don't move very fast. So I took a picture of this and sent it to my landlord. She's in the house, kind of like, that's funny. And then I mentioned to her later about the blood, and that I had cleaned it up a little bit. And I felt comfortable doing this because I knew that my cats hadn't done anything to her. They're not aggressive like that. One of my cats was fostered in a home with turtles. They didn't have time. There was no injury on her that I could see. I chalked it up to turtle menstruation and kind of left it at that. And then I just mentioned to her that there were a couple of spots I missed. And this was a week and a half ago when I first told her about the turtle being in the house and stuff like that. I never thought that it would be used against me. But at the same time, I know what kind of person I'm dealing with, and it's been coming very clear to me. And I'll explain to you, maybe I'll have to do a part 2 because this video might get a little long and I'm a little stressed, but I do want to talk about the part 2 of today, and then I'm going to talk about the little journal I've been keeping. So the whole thing about recovering after those moments is, like my body needs it, my mind needs it. I don't have a lot of choices right now. I don't have gainful employment, and I'm in between cars, and on paper my life sucks worse than it ever has before. And I thought I had pulled myself up by my bootstraps, 2 months ago when I found that job and then finally was able to move, and here I am. Just suffering and feeling traumatized and feeling trapped because I can't even emotionally get my mind around starting a new day, because every day she's trying to put something on me. So after the thing this morning, I basically isolated myself for a few hours, drank some coffee, which I shouldn't do when I'm in that kind of trauma mode. Barely ate. And then at one point, I was about to go to the bathroom down the hall, and I overheard, as I was approaching the door, a whispered conversation being had. And every cell in my body told me, listen, I don't go around like eavesdropping. I'm trying very hard not to obsess over this person and what she's doing to me. But when I leaned my ear up against the door to listen, I heard turtle blood. And oh, by the way, when I had mentioned this whole thing to her about the turtle blood, she mentioned that she had seen that before, that she sees it every year, but she never noticed that it was a blood color, because I guess she only saw it when it was dry or it was brown or whatever. But she admitted that she would see stuff around that time every year. So when I pressed my ear up against the door, I heard turtle blood, and then I listened more, and I heard, well, I had never seen that before, so, and then something about, I hope you can hear me, she said she had never seen anything like that before to this person, and that she, something about cats, and my heart starts racing, and, that she called her bad or something, and then I couldn't hear everything, but then it was, well, I don't know her very well, and I just don't know what to think, and at that point, I'm like, fucking bitch is triangulating me right this very minute. And making up a lie. And I quickly put my bathrobe on and just acted like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I couldn't stop myself. And I guess what I was thinking was, there will be a witness. Like, this woman that she's talking to has lived here for a long time, and I can tell everyone in this house keeps their distance from her, even if they would never admit it, even if they're sweet as, sweet as honey, and would never ever admit to such a thing or want to get involved, because I don't blame them, and I don't ask. My point is, they keep to themselves, and I watch them. When she leaves, it's a flurry of activity around here. So I know this woman probably didn't want to be involved to begin with, and probably got caught on the way to the bathroom. And I just interrupted, and I'm like, I'm so sorry to interrupt. And I said, oh, hey, I just happened to overhear that you were concerned about your turtle, and I just wanted to let you know that my cats did not do that. They did not harm your turtle, and I looked online, and it was menstruation, and I looked her over, and at this point, the other woman just sort of skulked away, walked away, and then when she was completely gone, my landlord tried to say, oh, we weren't even talking about the turtle. We were talking about moving my car, and, oh, I don't know what you heard. When did you hear that? She can't even admit that I heard what I heard right then. So I'm glad that there was a witness, and maybe that person will be like, not want to get involved, or I don't know. But she completely denied even a conversation about what I was hearing with my own ears and processing with my own high IQ brain. Completely gaslighting me right then and there, and the whole thing about going to the bathroom very quickly was planned out so that I could be like, oh, oops, I've got to go, I'm sorry, I've got to poo. And I ducked into the bathroom so I could cut that conversation off before she tried to manipulate me or gaslight me even more. After that, I sent her a text explaining to her in greater detail that the turtle blood trail had come in from the outside, and it was all over the downstairs floor when we came down there. And, she responded, oh, of course, I never suspected you sweet, sweet kitties, and, as I mentioned, if I ever have anything I need to address, I'll come directly to you. Again, denying the reality. So anyway, this video is getting long, but I guess I'll do a part 2. Narcissists. Fire your narcissist today.